Now today we're going to be looking at the incident in St. Ann where the body of Kamika Haley was found at her home in Charlestown, St. Ann. For persons living in St. Ann, they will know Charlestown as Mvrdered. Alright? We're also going to use this incident to discuss the whole issue of domestic violence, as also red flags in relationships. By the end of the video as well, we're going to be sharing some tips as to how we can deal with these red flags when they come about and how we can deal with domestic violence in our relationships. Now let us go back to the incident. Now, as I said, this incident happened on the 27th of January 2024, where Miss Haley's body was found at her home. Now, it is alleged that she was killed by her fiancé, Kevin Shirley. People who know him will know him as Billy. Billy is the same one that was seen in the video at the start, proposing to Miss Haley. He said that after the incident, Billy took himself. He was probed by the investigators or the police in St. Ann and was later arrested in Alexandria, same place in St. Ann. Now, at the time of his arrest, it is alleged that he drank some poisonous substance and was taken to St. Ansby Hospital. He was treated at the St. Ansby Hospital and later transferred to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he later died. Now, this is indeed a sad situation, sad in the sense where two persons lost their lives. Now, it is alleged that these two were going through domestic violence in their relationship, as Billy is a man with known. If you put him on Miss Haley, yeah man, say him always a beat her. People in the community would have seen it and heard it, and this is the end result of domestic violence in this situation. Miss Haley lost her life. Domestic violence is real in this country. Yeah man. Not just this country, you know. Domestic violence is something that happens worldwide. But let us talk about our little piece of rock. A lot of persons in relationship are going through domestic violence in the relationship. Persons are being abused physically by the other. And I say by the other because some man out there get some lick. Yeah man, some serious lick some man out there get from some woman to him. But them feel for go report it because them believe say yo, squad down a station and him friend them go just laugh after him and take him for a fool. But some man get some serious lick out there from some woman. Yeah, it's just that most of the time the woman them more step out and report them thing. And I said most of the time because oftentimes too we have some women where sit down a yard and just take them beating them and not say nothing at all about it. They would even tell them neighbor. And sometimes to some of these women believe say yo, if man no beat them, man no love them. Too much of them nonsense they are going now. You know, them things they are come from way back when people believe say yo, the man for beat to man and them nonsense. So women, a lot of women is have the opinion or have the belief say yo, if man not beat them, man no love them. What a nonsense. Alright, so if that is the case, man of him Clarks, you ever seen him go there so I beat him Clarks and him love him Clarks dearly. Yeah man, the man them will drive them markets, him love him markets. You ever seen him get up one day, take a piece of 2 and go and give the market some lick out of the way. No, him not do that. And him love the markets, not true. So why I'm supposed to beat the woman? Because him love the woman. Utter rubbish. Domestic violence is real, and too often we have these situations ending tragically where persons end up losing their life or have to suffer some serious injuries because of this nonsense. We have to identify and call a spade a spade. Domestic violence is real, alright? It is real. And we have to know when to identify a red flag in a relationships. The biggest red flag can be in any relationship is physical abuse. You understand me? Physical abuse can be the biggest red flag. But still yet we have some people where it happen to them and them sit down in a day in, out and fail to take actions. You understand me? Now, some of these females will be there and they are saying, listen, boy, the man beat him today, and the man said, boy, babes, me sorry, babes, me sorry about it, man. Me sorry, and it not gonna happen again. You believe him, you forgive him. 2 months down the road, the same thing happen again, and then come back a ball again. Boy, babes, beg your next chance. Beg your next chance, babes, because me sorry. And you forgive him, man, that continue for years on top of years. And you stay there and you sit down and go through all of this problem, all of this abuse, you know, affecting you mentally, physically, emotionally. You understand me? But it's about time where we have to decide, say, listen, enough is enough. And make a decision. You understand me? You have to make a decision. Whether you have to stay in this forever or you're going to move on. A lot of people don't want to move on, you know. A lot of females don't want to move on because they have this fear of starting. But one thing I can say, it is better for you to start over than to go under. You understand me? And sometimes to them stick around because of greed. Yeah, man. Them stick around in the abusive relationship. Take the whole heap of big lick them because of greed. You want to sit down at the front of the Benz, you know. The amount of money where the man give you sometimes and all of that. But all the way man give you can't heal the scars or cover the scars of abuse that you have to endure on a daily basis. You understand me? So you have to make a conscious decision and decide whether or not, listen, should I stick around and endure all of this because I want all of this luxury lifestyle, or do I need to move on so I can be happy and free from all this problem? As I said earlier in the video, that I will be sharing some tips as to how you can deal with this issue of domestic violence, whether you are a victim of same or you know someone who is going through this type of problem in their relationship. But before I get into the tips, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Now, first thing I will say to persons going through this is to seek help. Yeah, man. Seek help. Talk to a neighbor. Talk to a friend. You know, reach out to the police. As a matter of fact, the police have domestic violence centers across the island. If you look on your screen, I'll be sharing a table of these centers that you can locate across the island and reach out to these police officers that are so trained to assist persons who are going through issues of domestic violence. Yeah, talk to a pastor. Yeah, man, seek counseling. And if all of that does not help the situation, cut. Yeah, man, so tip number 2, cut, man. Leave the relationship. Leave the space. If you live with the man, leave. And a lot of mistake with some persons making, well, these females tend to make, is that when they decide to leave, them argue with the man and tell the man, boy, me I go left, me I go left, me I go this, and then they end up get another piece of beating. You understand me? So when you decide to leave, just cut. Make him turn up one day, and when him realize, say, yo, you're missing, gone. You understand me? Tip number 3, after you leave that location, or you leave the house, after you leave the house, or which part you and him used to live, or hang out, or whatever it may be, next thing you need to do is that you need to take out a restraining order against this person. Yeah, man, take out a restraining order. This restraining order now will prevent him from calling you and bothering you, you know, coming to where you are now living. Stop him from coming to your workplace, you know, creating this problem at your workplace, because a lot of females go through that, you know. Man turn up at them workplace with this whole heap of nonsense, you know, affecting them job and all of that. Chances are some persons may end up getting them job terminated because of that foolishness, you know, that they have to embrace from their partners. So yes, take out a restraining order. And if him used to live with you and him move out, take out the restraining order just the same, preventing him from coming back to your house to come bother you and all those things. You understand me? Yes, so that is it as it relates to Highlights Entertainment shedding its few cents on domestic violence, red flags, and things that you can do to treat with this problem that we are facing in this country.